bringing you news from the city of Canton and the classrooms of Canton R5. You're watching KCMO News.
Hello everybody and welcome to this week's edition of KCMO. I'm Tyler Klatt-Sullins.
And I'm Brandon Bensley.
And we are this week's anchors.
Welcome back to KCMO. Now for Taylor with birthdays.
This is Taylor Johns reporting for KCMO, and I'm here with this week's birthdays. On Thursday, October 1st is Zane Dolpitey's birthday. On Friday, October 2nd is Paula Preeb's birthday. And Saturday, October 3rd is Trevor Whitebrook's birthday. So if you see any of these people, make sure you wish them a happy birthday. Back to you in the studio.
Now for Shelby with teacher trivia.
Hi, this is Shelby Turgeon reporting for KCMO with this week's teacher trivia. I'm here with Kathy Froman to find out what's on her bucket list. Is it A, bungee jumping, B, be in a demolition derby, or C, go swimming with the sharks? Stay tuned to find out what it is.
It's so cold in here. Let's see what it's like outside. Here is Sue with weather.
This is Sue Sutton reporting for KCMO, and I am here with the weather this week. On Monday, the high will be 78 degrees and the weather is sunny. Tuesday, the high is also 78 degrees and it will be partly sunny. On Wednesday, the high is 76 degrees and it will be mostly cloudy. On Thursday, the high is 76 degrees. And on Friday, it will be 78 degrees and there's a big chance for rainstorms. Back to you in the studio. This is Sue Sutton reporting for KCMO, and I'm here at the lunch. On Monday, we will be having chicken nuggets. On Tuesday, we will be having walking taco. On Wednesday, we will be having spaghetti. On Thursday, we will be having barbecue rib on bun, and on Friday, there's no school. Back to you in the studio.
We'll be right back after these quick commercial breaks.
You're watching KCMO News.
Have you ever wondered why those locks are on your lockers like this one here? Well, they keep your locker safe and everything inside them. Let's see somebody try to break into a locker without a lock on it. Now let's see him break into a locker with a lock. You see, these new locks keep our lockers safe from criminals like the one you just saw. So I'm glad most of your guys' stuff is now safe in your locker instead of in somebody else's hands.
You're watching KCMO News.
Now for regular senior spotlight.
Hi, I'm Megan Roberts reporting for KCMO, and I'm here with this week's Senior Spotlight, Emily Wilson. What is your favorite high school memory?
I'd have to say going to state for my flute and vocal solos last year.
What college do you plan on going to?
I've been accepted into MSU and Missouri State University.
What do you plan on doing there?
I am going to either study deaf education or audiology.
Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Regan, for the senior spotlight report. Now let's go down to boys soccer with Hallie.
I'm Hallie Adi reporting for KCMO, and I'm here with soccer mom Julie Lieber. So will you tell us which player is your son and what position he plays?
Okay, Colin Lubert is my son. He's number 1. He is the goalie of the team.
Okay, how long has Colin been playing?
Since he's a freshman and a senior, so this is 4 years.
What are you as a parent most anxious about this year?
Oh, the season being over. I love watching soccer, so it's, in a way I don't want it to end.
Are you one of the loud parents, or do you just sit in the stands and just watch?
Oh, you make me laugh. I'm probably a very, very loud parent. I think they can hear me from the stands. I try not to coach from the sideline, but I do say a lot. Good things, only good.
Okay. How do you think Colin is doing so far?
Oh, he's doing great. Lots of stops, and they've gone to penalty kicks and those stops, so it's been a really fun season.
All right, thank you very much. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Hallie. Now for Raven with high school softball.
Hi, this is Raven Weathers reporting for KCMO. I'm here this week with high school softball.
We didn't know that. Nice job, Brett! Oh, wow!
Back to you in the studio.
Thank you for that little applause on the high school softball team. Now let's go down to junior high softball with Riley.
This is Riley Marshall reporting for KCMO. I'm here with Coach Washburn for junior high softball. How's the season going so far?
It's going good. We are 6-1, and we're playing really good ball, and I hope we continue playing good.
How the practices going?
Practices are going good. We've had some rain, so we haven't been able to practice as much as I would like, but practices are good.
Thank you. Back to you in the studio.
We'll be right back after these quick commercial breaks. Don't change the channel yet, because we're going down to school and community news and student organization.
Hey Christy, you want some breakfast?
Sure.
There you go. Thanks. You can go to Mrs. Welker's room to buy breakfast for $1. They're rating it for yearbook.
You're watching KCMO News.
Now for Gavin with school and community news.
This is Gavin Arnold reporting on the scene for KCMO News at the Canton R5 High School office. Last week, a survey was released to students and parents asking them what they thought was needed in the activities department of the school district. I interviewed high school principal Mr. Jesse Olmeyer to find out more about this survey that asks about a new soccer complex and even renews the subject of a possible football co-op with the Lewis County C1 School District. Could you explain the purpose of this survey to help the students and the parents of Canton R5 better understand it?
So in August, at our August school board meeting, we were approached by a group of parents from Lewis County C1 who are involved with the Lewis County Football League, and they were asking about co-oping with football and co-oping with football and soccer together. And so that prompted our board to kind of have some discussions, and then again in September we came back and discussed it a little bit further, and our board of education wanted the administration to do a survey of our students and our parents to see if there was any interest in co-oping football. There are also some other projects around the school that we need to probably complete or get a better handle on, And so instead of just making a survey about football and soccer co-oping, we asked our community, students and parents to kind of rate their priorities about either co-oping, adding additional activities, or improving some of the facilities that we have, or some of the facilities that we think we have but we really don't own, like the soccer field.
How were the individual topics chosen?
So we have some projects that need to be completed, and some places that we own, the school owns, where there may need to be some improvements made. For instance, the gymnasium floor is probably 5 years past due of being refinished. Cost approximately $18,000 to do. We have some improvements we could do on the softball and baseball field that haven't been completed since the school district bought the softball and baseball field a few years ago. There's some lighting issues and some other issues down there. The soccer field, like I said, we don't currently own the soccer field we play on. We're borrowing ground from the Industrial Development Authority and playing there. So looking at maybe purchasing some land and to build a soccer complex on might be a long-term goal. And then, of course, adding football as a co-op and co-oping with soccer. We're in there. Mrs. Durst has been looking at building a greenhouse for a few years, and then also the band program needing new uniforms, and then finally the adding additional sports. So those are all things that we need to maybe put in a long-term plan of how the school is going to use money to pay for those.
What is to be done with the survey results once they are in?
So we're going to take the survey from the parents through Friday, which would be September 25th, and also the students. I know today we had a little issue with it being unlocked. Just trying to unlock it during fifth hour, get students when they're here during fifth hour to take it. So once those results are in, we're going to look at those and see if there's a direction that we need to move in. So if the community says this is a high priority, or the students say this is a high priority for us, looking at it as an administrative team, as a school board, and seeing if we can do that financially. And then maybe putting down a plan and setting some goals for 5 or 10 years. What we would like to see happen in 5 or 10 years.
Kind of went over this question, but should Canton R5 students expect a change in one or more of the activities listed in this survey within the next few years?
We just have to keep in mind the cooperative agreements only come around every 2 years, so that they follow the district cycle when football teams are assigned districts. So there has to be a decision by this December if we're going to pursue the football co-op with Highland and the soccer co-op. It's kind of an all or none thing. So without soccer there's no football, and without football there's no soccer. Kind of both directions. So each school board would have to vote on it before December. I'm sure since the surveys come out and the community's heard more about it than just at our board meeting, I'm sure that it'll be a conversation that'll be brought up again in October and November at our board meetings. So just to kind of keep your ears open, and you know, if you are wanting football or you want to co-op soccer with Highland, I think it's important to fill out the survey and make that a priority. Or if you think that we need to take care of the facilities that we have or construct new facilities, I think it's to let us know what the priorities of the district should be.
If any changes occur in the coming weeks, KCMO will be on the scene to bring you that news. Until then, I'm Gavin Arnold reporting for you and KCMO News.
Thank you, Gavin, for the school and community news. Now let's go down to JC with the student organization report.
Hi, I'm JC Cochran reporting with KCMO with this week's Student Organizations FFA. I'm here with Alyssa Cochran, the FFA's Vice President. I'm here to ask her about what the upcoming meeting is about. What's the upcoming meeting about?
Well, we are doing a trash pickup at 6 p.m. and afterwards we will be going back here to the school to have a meeting at 7. We're going to talk about the FFA t-shirt designs, national convention, and pretty much everything else on the agenda for the month of September and October.
All right, back to you in the studio.
We're back with your answer.
If you guessed B, being a demolition derby, you are correct.
Back to you in the studio.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of KCMO. I am Brianna Grimsley.
And I'm Todd Klatzelens, and we hope to see you guys on our next broadcast.